My video for March 31st, 2020 is video number 3412, and the title is Delays Are the Rule, Not the Exception. Draining the swamp is no easy task when dealing with a system that has been in place for a long time, as is the corrupt and very dark game played by demons known as the elite, the cabal, the Illuminati, and other private clubs. I have had friends telling me for years that real change is imminent. Maybe that's a poor choice of words for me, since I relate it to my own lifetime. I've dreamed of heaven on earth, of truth and justice for all, and playing a role in helping uplift the downtrodden. My friend, who finally swayed me into purchasing an alternative currency nearly 4 years ago, must be a true believer. He keeps saying it's imminent, always by the end of the month. The latest deadline I've heard from him is by Good Friday, Easter weekend. Then another friend called me last evening to tell me it's been pushed back till the end of April. I have not seen other reports of that delay yet. In any case, these date chasers do not inspire much confidence for me anymore. They simply drain my energy. Yes, George Carlin, most of us are not in that private club and have no control whatsoever. Oh, my dear. I don't know even where to begin. I mean, I make these videos and sometimes it's very draining. I have a friend send me a thing telling me that Anavan rights and even the Chinese dragon family are scams. They are just part of the elite. Anavan rights works for the Pope, according to what my friend sent me. And I didn't listen to the part where they were going into the Chinese dragon family, but they did name the Chinese dragon family or the red dragons or whatever. You know, folks, what are we supposed to do? I mean, I've been hanging on for 73 plus years now. I did talk with my brother last night, and he's a true believer in Trump. He's still looking for a political solution. I'd like there to be a political solution. I'd like there to be a spiritual solution. I'd like there to simply be a solution that works on behalf of and to the benefit of humanity, rather than this club, this private club of elite scoundrels that continue to play a game of robbing us of our value. They have monetized every single one of us, and that was part of what I was listening to when they were talking about Anavan rights and other things in the video that my friend sent me, that I actually went back and listened to part of before I began recording this video. I spent an extra, 15 or 20 minutes, whatever it was. And I wanted to just see, and I went back and looked to see if my talking horse friend has updated me on the new change, because the last I heard from him, it was going to be Good Friday just before Easter, so that we'd have something to celebrate at Easter time. When or is there going to ever be a currency revaluation that puts wealth into the hands of ordinary people? Not the elite establishment, not the Donald Trumps that were born with a silver spoon in his mouth, not the people that have played the game over and over again throughout their lifetime, but it doesn't trickle down to us, it trickles up to them. Just look at the wealth of the richest people in the world, that, you know, a small group of people own 50% of all the world's wealth, and you break it down even smaller, it's a bigger percentage of the world's wealth. I mean, it's a pittance what they give to the average people. I'd like to see third world countries uplifted and put on par with the United States and other Western nations. But of course, it's the cabal that controls everything. And people say, well, that's the white people. They're the problem. No, it doesn't matter what the color of their skin is. Some say they're reptilians. And I mean, I was at a meeting, a week or two ago, where I noticed something. A friend that I've known for a while has what I would look at, and I never noticed it before because I never sat at that angle from this individual, but she has an elongated skull. And so who the heck knows what's going on? We can't tell. We can't tell. The elongated skull has been hidden by crowns and other headgear that's put on to hide the fact that this is a race that's a little bit different, a variant from the human race. I don't know. Some days I just feel like throwing in the towel and saying, Ron, why don't you just give up? Why keep harping on the same things over and over and over again and expecting something to change? Why do you do this to yourself? And I'm not the only one that does it to myself. I have friends that keep on doing it too. My talking horse friend, he still is hanging on to this RV making a difference. But as I said, it's been imminent with him for 4 years almost. Nothing's happened. Nothing's changed. All that changes is the date when it's supposed to happen, but never does. I don't even know that I want to let go to finish 10 minutes. I think I've wasted more time. And I try to go 10 minutes on my videos, but sometimes I just can't. Anyway, thank you folks for listening to my final video for March 2020. Namaste.